Happy Wednesday, everyone. Welcome back to another video. My name is Tawanda and this is Tawanda's Blessed Life. And on my channel, I do decorating on a budget, DIYs and hauls with a sprinkle of migraine enlightenment. I also do sister lock updates and lifestyle updates. So if that is something that you are interested in, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to join my YouTube family. I would greatly appreciate it. And so today's video is a part of a playlist. And it's hosted by my sweet friends Melinda, the crafty doll, and Donna, the Creole crafter. And I will also be a guest host in today's playlist. And my name is Tawanda, and this is Tawanda's Blessed Life. And I will go into more details about the hosts during the video. I will also have the links to both of their channels in my description box along with the playlist. So we're going to go ahead and get started with today's video. So for our first DIY, I have some scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby. I also have this heart from Hobby Lobby. I'm not really sure how long ago I purchased that. I have these little hearts that came from Dollar Tree. They come on a little stick. I went ahead and tore that off. I have some Mod Podge, and then I have some white paint. I went ahead and gave my heart a coat of white paint. I also have this Hug and Kisses wood cut out, and then I also have a pink piece of scrapbook paper also. So I'm going to start off by taking my Waverly Antique Wax, and I'm just going to go ahead and just wipe around the heart, because I'm not going to do the inside of it because I'm going to use some scrapbook paper on it. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a coat of Waverly Antique Wax, and then I just let it dry overnight. And so when I came back the next day, once it was completely dry, because I did actually change my mind on a couple of things with doing this DIY. So yeah, so here I am just adding the Waverly Antique Wax, and then okay, so this is the next day. I went ahead and cut out the shape of my heart. I went ahead and I just traced it out on a piece of white paper, and then I went and cut the hearts out. So I'm using those little scissors. I got those from I think I got those from Hobby Lobby or Joann's. It's like a pack of like scissors. And so I'm going to take my my Mod Podge, excuse me, and I'm going to go ahead and give the top heart a coat of Mod Podge, and I'm going to go ahead and start to add my my heart, or my scrapbook paper, to create my heart. So on the one side it says love on it in black and white, and then the other side is just the pink and two different stripes. And so once I have that done, and I went ahead and used those scissors just to give it I didn't want it to be a straight cut, so I used those scissors to give some type of like design. And so here I am going to go ahead and just start adding my hearts. I actually wanted to put the hearts on the outside, but I did not have enough. I have like 2 more packs of those hearts, and I think they're in my shed, so I couldn't find them. So I had to change what I was going to do. So here I'm going to go ahead and just start hot gluing my hearts onto my my heart. So you'll see me here doing that. Now I left this, once I put the hearts on it, I left it like this. I like it like this. I like the plain look of it, the simple look of it. But in the future, maybe, I'm not sure yet, because this does stand, you could actually take one of those little clothespins and hot glue it to the center of the heart, and you can put a picture on it if that's something that you would want to do, which I think would be really nice. Really nice. But that is going to be it for this DIY. So you have to let me know what you think. So for this DIY, I have my antique wax. I have some picks from Dollar Tree. I have my Mod Podge, and I also have this little menu board that came from Dollar General like 3 years ago. Then I have some scrapbook paper. So, and I have that pink ribbon from Dollar Tree. So I am going to start off by, and I have a cutout heart that I cut out a piece of cardboard. So I'm going to start off by Mod Podging the Nutcracker scrapbook paper to the chalkboard. And then I'm going to Mod Podge the pinstripe scrapbook paper to the heart. Now this DIY actually is completely different from what I intended to do with it, because the next morning when I got up, I went to go put my second layer of Mod Podge on top of my scrapbook paper, and it started to bubble and peel off of the chalkboard. Now I've used scrapbook paper on this chalkboard before because I have two other these little like menu boards. I have two more of them that I have done this before, but for some reason the paper did not want to stay, so it peeled off. So you're going to see me here shortly just showing you that it peeled off, and I kind of just scrapped what I had planned on doing with this DIY, and I just moved on to something else. So here I am adding that Mod Podge to the heart. The heart I will use for a different DIY. I haven't figured out what I'm going to use it for yet, but I will use it in a different DIY later on. So I have these two items attached to the heart and the, oh my goodness, I can't get my words out today. So once I put those two items aside to dry, I went ahead and took my antique wax and I just started to apply it to the frame. And so I went light at first, and then I went back and did a darker coat because I did want it to be a little bit darker. And then I just let them dry overnight because, like I said, I did come back the next day to add a second layer of Mod Podge to the chalkboard. So while you're watching me do that, today's video is a part of a playlist. It's the Love is in the Air playlist, and it's hosted by my sweet friends Melinda the Crafty Doll and Donna the Creole Crafter, and I am your guest host for today. My name is Tawanda, and this is Tawanda's Plus Life, and I will have the links to the hosts and the playlist in my description box. If you can go ahead and click on this description box to go ahead and continue watching all of the Lovely Crafters videos, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And if you're already subscribed, thank you for continuing to support my channel. I do really appreciate you watching my videos on Wednesdays and Sundays. You are helping my channel grow, and I do greatly appreciate it. And this is what my frame currently looks like after I went ahead and did a darker coat on it. So I'm just going to go ahead and place that heart on top of the nutcrackers. I went ahead and cut everything to size, or sanded off the extra paper. And this is what it currently looks like. This is what it looks like the next day after I did that top coat. And so I decided that I was just going to use the frame, and then I went back into my craft room and grabbed some craft sticks. I'm going to use the Appleberry white paint. I'm going to use the Flamingo pink paint, and then the Waverly Valley slipper paint. And so here I'm just going to take my craft sticks, and I am going to separate them. I think I did 4 of the Valley slipper, 3 of the white, and 3 of the Flamingo. I did have to go back and do another of the white. So I'm going to go ahead and get those painted really quick. So I'm going to give them all 1 coat of paint, and I'm going to go back with my napkin and just wipe it back. And then once I have that complete, I am going to go ahead and place them in the order that I want them. And then I'll go ahead and start to cut my my craft sticks to size to fit my frame. So when I first started to cut the craft sticks, I was trying to cut them so that they would fit in that little the little slot where the little indentation, I guess, where the chalkboard set, but I kept messing up, so I just decided I'm just going to go ahead and just cut them and hot glue them onto the back. And then since I'm not going to give this to anybody, I'm going to keep it myself. I did not cover the back, but if you want to cover the back with like some craft paper, you can do that. So here I am just going back and cutting everything to size, and I'll go ahead and flip it over so you all can see what I am doing. And then I'm going to go ahead and just start to hot glue everything. So I'm going to start off with the ballet slipper, and I'll go ahead and I think I'm going to do the white, and then I'm going to do the flamingo. I'm going to do that all the way down until the frame is, the inside of the frame is completely covered. So you'll see me here. I'm going to flip this over, I think, after I do this third one here, and I'll go ahead and just do the rest of it off camera. And then I am going to take my little wood cutout, and I'm going to stain that with the Waverly Antique Wax. And then I'm gonna, so this is what it looks like, which I love the way that this turned out. So I guess it was a happy accident that that the scrapbook paper did not work out for me. And so here I have that little piece at the bottom. So you're going to see me here just trying to see if I have a little piece that could fit there. I ended up using the one that had the ballet slipper on it. And I just painted it white on the other side and went ahead and hot glued that to that little area there. And then I went back and, like I said, I'm going to take my little cutout. I'm going to stain it with the Waverly Antique Wax. I'm going to hot glue that. And I'm also going to take 3 of those little hearts from the Dollar Tree, those little cupcake hearts. And I'm going to hot glue those next to the wood cutout, the Hugs and Kisses cutout. And that is going to be it for this. Actually, it's not. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to add a bow. Now, when you see the bow in the reveal, I actually did go back and do a dovetail cut at the ends instead of what you'll see in the video. So we are moving on to our last and final DIY for today. So I have this, I'm going to use the flamingo paint from Hobby Lobby. I have the white paint, and then I also have the ballet slipper paint. I'm going to use some Scrabble letters. I'm going to be using some craft sticks. I have this little like picture frame, or it had a cow on it. I took the cow off of it. And then I'm going to use my Waverly Antique Wax. So I'm going to start off by using my Waverly Antique Wax on my craft sticks. I'm going to give them all a coat of the Waverly Antique Wax. And I'm also going to give the picture, the frame of it, a coat of the Waverly Antique Wax. And then once everything is completely dry, I'm going to take my, actually I'm going to go ahead and paint my hearts. So I'm going to paint the pink hearts. I'm going to paint them with the ballet slipper paint. And then I am going to take the neutral colored hearts. I'm going to paint those white, I believe is what I did. And then the red hearts, I'm going to paint those with the flamingo pink color paint. And then once that is complete, I'm going to go ahead and start to assemble my little picture here, or my sign. So I'm going to take 2 of the craft sticks, and I'm going to take my Scrabble letters, and I'm going to spell out the word greatest. And I'm going to go ahead and hot glue those to my craft sticks. And then I'm going to take the other 2 craft sticks, and I'm going to take that one of the craft sticks, and I'm going to hot glue my hearts onto that craft stick. And then once everything is completely dry, I'm going to hot glue the craft sticks to my little sign. And I'm going to take the other craft sticks and hot glue those to the back side of the craft sticks that are on the front side, just so that everything will hold in place. Because of having that chicken wire there, I just wanted to make sure that everything was going to be really secure and everything was going to hold. And then, so here I am starting to hot glue my Scrabble letters onto my little craft stick. I'm going to use the other craft stick to hold them in place just to make sure that everything is lined up. I will say that, as usual, when using these little Scrabble letters, they are not all even, and so they're not going to line up perfectly, but they will line up perfect enough. So here I am hot gluing those on, and then, like I said, I'm going to hot glue my hearts onto the other craft stick, and I'll go ahead and start to hot glue it to my little sign. And then once I have that complete, I'm going to take a piece of ribbon and tie a little bow on the side of the little hanger. And that is going to be it for this DIY. I really like the way that all of these turn out, so you'll have to let me know what you think. I think they're all really rustic. I think they're like rustic chic is what I'm going to call it. So you'll have to let me know what you think. And so yes, that is going to be it for today's video. Please go ahead and click on the link in my description box to continue watching the playlist, to watch all the lovely crafters videos. I would greatly appreciate it. And like I always say, be nicer, be kinder. God will love you for it. And I hope you have a blessed day. And I will see you all on Sunday. Goodbye.